Hi there again. This is Mayor Stear. As most of you have heard by now, the stay-at-home order has been extended through April 30th. Some non-essential businesses can begin to operate if they can figure out how to do some of that curbside. Meanwhile, in the next 14 or 15 days, if you can start working on a plan to adhere to most of the guidelines so that you can help with the social distancing and sterilization and keeping your hands clean and that type of thing, that would be good to come up with that plan. And by the way, essential and non-essential, that's kind of an unfortunate definition of a term that we're using for this. In my mind, everybody's essential, so please don't take any of that personally. Interstate travel is going to be tightened up on and mostly just kind of stop the spread from the areas that are heavily infected from causing problems in Idaho. Those that work across the state lines can still be able to do so, and they're not going to set up National Guard or anything at the state line to check you, so you'll still be allowed to do the things you need to do, but we just want you to be careful with that. That's kind of a short summary of the governor's extension to the stay-home order. Is this all an overreaction? Man, I hope so. I hope that all of you that are saying that it's an overreaction can stand up someday soon and say, see, I told you so. But that will never negate people's concerns for their loved ones. If it does, then we have a greater problem than any virus could ever cause us. I want to thank this community for your help in hanging in there. The definition of a true patriot is someone who vigorously supports their country and is prepared to defend it against enemies and detractors. Your country has called upon you to protect American citizens against an invisible enemy. Your efforts will keep our numbers from rising out of control and will save many lives, as well as a great deal of misery. This community always steps up when people are in need. We need to do that now more than ever. I'm seeing many examples of this already. This is still going to affect us beyond the 2-week extension. Those that are high risk are still going to be high risk, and there will still be a concern of this virus spreading. We'll still need to take precautions. I know that the people in this community are caring enough to make this work. I know that you will be supportive of each other enough that people in need will be taken care of. I applaud your willingness to sacrifice, and I applaud your willingness to adapt. We'll get through this. Let's do our best to look at the positives and be kind to each other. Thank you for being the patriots that you are. Tune strong.